Good morning, everyone, and thanks so much for joining us here on KXAN Live. I'm Will Dupree, coming to you with an update about the latest COVID-19 safety protocols for the Austin City Limits Music Festival. Those who are going to the event will want to pay attention to this. Please share our stream because we want to share the latest guidelines and the things that you're going to have to be able to get into the festival grounds and listen to the music there. So number one, there are going to be vaccination proof requirements for those who are fully vaccinated. And for anybody who is not fully vaccinated, so say you got your shot a few days before the festival started, that's not going to cut it because you're going to have to provide a negative COVID-19 test result for each day that you attend. And that will be needed to get into the festival grounds there. Also, there will be new mask requirements for some areas of the festival, and we'll break those down here in just a moment. But first, let's show you those changes that have been announced for Austin City Limits Music Festival. Here's what you're going to have to show to be able to get inside. Those who are fully vaccinated against COVID-19 will have to provide proof of vaccination, so you'll have to bring that COVID-19 vaccine card with you. Again, for those who have all their shots and have surpassed that 2-week mark, you will not have to show a negative COVID-19 test to get inside. Now, for anyone else, you will have to provide a negative COVID-19 test taken within 72 hours, I should say, if we change that really quickly, before you can get inside the event. And also, masks will be required in areas where social distancing is not possible. Just going to change that wording really quickly. There we go. So, for those who are not fully vaccinated just yet, you will have to provide a negative COVID-19 test within 72 hours. And then again, masks are required in areas where social distancing is not possible. ACL outlined what that exactly means, and we'll break that down here now for all of you. If you take a look at this story, which is now on our website, showing you what you'll need to provide and what you'll need to wear at ACL this year, I'm going to show you really quickly that the festival has implemented this fan health pledge for attendees, and that means the following. People are asked not to attend if they have tested positive or been exposed to a positive COVID-19 case within 14 days of attending the festival. Individuals are also asked not to attend if, within 48 hours leading up to the festival, they have experienced any symptoms, including a high fever, a cough, shortness of breath, difficulty breathing, chills, muscle pain or aches, headache, sore throat, loss of taste and smell, and fatigue. And then also, people are asked not to attend if, within 14 days prior to attending the festival, you have traveled to any international territory identified by federal or applicable state or local governments as being subject to travel or quarantine advisories due to COVID-19. A second ago, I also mentioned that masks will be required in certain areas of the festival grounds. Let me just zoom in really quickly so you can see that a little bit more easily. So what ACL is saying right now is that masks will also be required in parts of Zilker Park where social distancing measures are more difficult to maintain. There will be outlined mandatory mask zones, including in the festival shuttle buses, entrance lines, areas nearest to the stages, and limited indoor festival areas, including the merchandise store. ACL will provide free masks to those who do not have them at the entry gates. So please keep that in mind too if you somehow forget it while you're standing in line and waiting to get inside the event there in Zilker Park. Just to reiterate from our story here, those who are fully vaccinated, festival attendees will be required to show a printed copy of a negative COVID-19 test taken within 72 hours of attending ACL. However, individuals who are fully vaccinated, as I just mentioned, are not required to show a negative COVID test and may instead show proof of full vaccination. How they define fully vaccinated attendees. This is where you want to pay attention. Fully vaccinated attendees will not require testing prior to entering the grounds. Fully vaccinated individuals are defined as those who are 14 days out from the second shot of Pfizer and Moderna, or 14 days since their one-shot dose of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Simply put, if you are getting your shot this week, if you've been waiting to be able to get the vaccine, that is not going to be enough to get into the grounds. You will have to provide a negative COVID-19 test, proof of that, to go inside and see the live acts. We do have more information about these changes available right now over on KXAN.com. You just saw the story and some of the excerpts from that, so please look at it. Check it out, share this stream, share the story as well to provide the latest information to you and your friends if you are going to attend Austin City Limits Music Festival, because we want you to be able to do that safely and follow the guidelines there without getting into any kind of trouble. So again, head over to KXAN.com and also check out the story on the KXAN News app on your smartphone. Download it if you haven't done so already. I'm Will Dupree here in the KXAN Live studio. Thank you all again for watching. We'll see you back here with more news and information later on today. Please, everybody, take care.